All right, no.
All right, here we go. Hold on, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
It's Monday night, man. Let's go, man.
Hey.
Come on, man. F to the R to the S to the H to the O to the U to the T. That fresh out.
What's
Hey,
up?
got that fresh intro going too.
Man, we got the intro cracking, man. Let's go, man. Hey, man, what's good?
Ooh.
I gotta subscribe to the channel, man. You know, look us up on IG. You know, hey, we got Voltron and we got
Special guest featuring.
What's your dude, Mar? Not Optimus Prime, the other dude, man. It turns to the car.
Hey, talking about Ultra Magnus?
Hot Rod. We got Hot Rod in the building. Knyghtmare in the building.
Rodimus
We got
Prime.
Knyghtmare in the building. What's good, Knyghtmare?
What's happening? Thanks for the invite. Peace, fellas.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
got Jake Cam in the building trying to kill me with the Tampa Bay.
Raise all day, man.
That dripsy hustle.
We got LB, aka Trick's right hand man.
Nah. Stop it.
Still waiting on that access.
Hey, that's that sound effect for LB right there.
Yeah.
Right, the right hand.
We got that Bebo P, man, represent everywhere, man. The Jamaican spots everywhere, man. All the Jamaican girls love them, dog.
Man, trying to reactivate everybody's Facebook and IG for the one time, you know what I'm saying? But Facebook and IG's cool, but fresh out for the children.
You know this.
I know you got some Jamaican thick ones probably coming through after the show.
Hey, stop hating what you bumblecot.
Right.
With the blood clot, bubble clot.
Stop hating. ID, how you doing? How you feeling, brother? Iceberg Slim.
Hey, I'm good, man. And shout out to Son One. He was supposed to be on here, man. We gotta get Son One on here too, man.
Sunny Wonder.
Gotta get him on, man.
First of all, hold on. Hey, Jammer, then Sonny One, we was talking about the connection beat. When we send it, me and Anton made the beat, but then we send it to LB, right? LB?
Yeah, no, that's what's crazy is because
I need that original connection.
Nobody really understood that back in '98 when we was doing it, right? Like literally that beat was made in Vince's somewhere and it just got shipped up to us and this is in '98 and we was like, what? This beat is crazy. We was like, we gotta like snap this beat like
happen,
now.
No, hey, man, that's when. Well, I ain't gonna tell. I ain't gonna tell someone. How did that happen? Anton was just in the crib making a beat, and I put some on it and sent it to them.
But how did that beat get sent when back then?
It was just straight up email. Straight up email. Yeah,
man, I'm surprised that email was able to handle that back then, though, man.
Not so email could handle it. I mean,
was it compressed?
No, so it was an MP3 when it was first sent or whatever. So we kind of had the beat as it was a decent MP3 though. It wasn't a great one, but it was a decent MP3. We took it. We laid it down and then we kind of flipped it after the fact. But yeah, like that was like I'm telling you, man. We might have been some of the first dudes ever like that was recording songs not in the studio with like other dudes and stuff. We used to just like record them and then like people would just send a bunch of emails back and forth and because at the college at that time they had the blazing internet. Nobody had that fast internet in the colleges.
On that America Online, bro. AOL.
Yeah, everybody was still dialing up back then, bro. Right? But if you was in college had like the crazy stuff that. Yeah, nobody ever knew anything like that, and so we was like, "Oh heck, man, we'll just send this an email," and boom,
The fact that Vincennes had a T1 land
in the library. I remember we was like the first campus to get T1. Dog. Real tough.
Black Planet was lit in that.
That Black Planet and that Mi Gente.
Right, in that Mi Gente. Even that Asian Avenue. Shout out to IB.
Hey man, first of all, Jammer's the only one that like he found like a secret like computer lab that nobody knew about. We was like, where did he do that?
You sure did, bro.
He didn't tell us where it was at. We had to find him in the computer lab. He was booming on the T1.
Yo, it was wild, man. It was that was just like a wild, just like moment in time, and we didn't even realize it was a wild moment in time. But yeah, man, absolutely. Like that beat came out of nowhere, and we was just like, oh yeah, man, this is we game on this.
That's when I found out about Ability Beats. He like Billy was the only one that had like ill studio other than what we was doing. Then I shout out to IBR. I still got the CD by the way too. You know what I mean? IBR was banging. You know what I'm saying? I swear, I'm gonna show. I'm gonna post it. I still got the CD, dude.
No, IBR was jamming, bro. I need that, my guy.
It's the one with the one with the white dude on the cover.
Somebody knew that. That's what's happening. I didn't even know you knew that.
Yeah, man.
I need that in my rotation.
Hey, J Camp, before we begin with the proceedings, J Camp, do you have a slight nickname for Knyghtmare? Something with the meat. Go ahead and say it.
Oh, bro, that meat hook bar. That meat hook. Like that motivated me to get my chamber music bag. That meat hook, man. So vicious. So vicious. That bar.
Yeah,
man.
Hey, man. We gotta talk about a couple little topics real quick, man. Like, first of all, like we gotta let Knyghtmare start it off. What's your thoughts on the halftime show, man, with Dre, Eminem, Kendrick, Mary J. Blige that smashed Danny Boy, and Snoop?
Man, you ain't tell nobody else to smash nobody, but you had to say it about Mary J. Okay, then.
Yeah, man, she's trash when it comes to who she smashed, though. But anyway, go ahead.
Man,
I think Shook smashed her too. Like, man, come on, man. Because she was best friends with Puffy's baby mama, so they was getting around. But anyway, go ahead. Man.
This dude was silly, man. Nah, I think the lineup is dope. I'm actually kind of shocked because for the last 2-3 years, it's been a kind of alternative and rock since. Didn't Beyonce do it a couple years ago and was like on some Black Panther stuff? Like after that, they kind of got away from urban music. But I still thought for a little bit hip hop was anti-NFL, but I guess that's over with right now. But I mean, you know what I mean? Everybody up there is pretty much legends or pretty much close to it, where however y'all see you want to put a lot of West Coast love. I know the West Coast will be definitely tuning in for that, but I think it's cool, man. I'm gonna definitely tune in and see what's happening since they representing the culture. I'm sure somebody like Kendrick could get a real life message out there during that thing too. So yeah, I'm all for it, man. Salute them. Right. Be some real guys up there.
Yeah,
Jammer, what you thinking, man, on the lineup, man?
Man, I'm right there with Knyghtmare, man. He blessed that same as I would, man. I mean, I can do without Mary J. For one, she from New York. So why you got New York?
Y'all just dogging Mary, though.
Why you got New York flavor, though? I mean, to me, you need to get a shorty from LA, man. I mean, this is LA's moment, man. You need to bless Gigi. You got to bless Kobe. I mean, it's LA's moment to shine, and you got Mary J. And this is not a knock on Mary J. I'm a Mary J. fan, but at the end of the day, she don't mess with that lineup. But Kendrick is definitely gonna bless that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I understand Shady because he's kind of like Dre's man, pause. You know what I'm saying? I get Shady, but I don't get Mary J. though. I don't understand that one at all.
I think one of the main reasons with her, they're gonna do that. Let's get it crunk
and Dre did that beat.
Hey man, I gotta get my publishing, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
that's right.
Good point.
There you go, Knyghtmare. What you think, LB?
I don't know, man. It's an interesting combination. I'll tell you this much. Obviously, being around the non-cultured. I remember a few years back where it was a room full of people, the non-cultured, and at the time, it was a room full of people who didn't know who Bruno Mars was when he was doing the halftime show.
Absolutely, they did.
It was people hitting me like, oh, who is this guy? Like, I don't even know who he is. Like, is this going to be any good? Now, when he got done, they were absolutely blown away, and they were like, oh, my gosh, you know. But in that moment, they was like flabbergasted that, you know, Bruno Mars was doing the halftime show. So, honestly, whatever to the lineup to me, I'm more interested in the reactions of all the other people that aren't in the culture that's gonna be looking at it, because you know it's gonna be a lot of red cap in the building and a whole bunch of people talking crazy and all of this. And so I'm excited for people to show their colors, man. I'm excited for them to show their colors, show who they really are when this lineup comes out there and deliver some craziness. But I am with you though, Jammer. Like, the Mary J does not appear to fit at all to me. And salute to Mary. I think she is like nice, has some hits, does some things. But I do think they probably could have chose maybe somebody else a little bit better. I have to give it some thought though. I'm not sure.
Okay, Hill. Okay, since you got the Eminem outfit on. The 8-mile outfit. So first of all, you like the lineup, Hill, but then also who should they get out? What female would you put in there, cuz?
Yeah. Who should replace Mary?
Go ahead. It's all you, Hill.
Who should replace
like
Mary J.
battle
Blige?
somebody right now, though.
Yeah, he's like, lose yourself.
Wow.
You got to just battle like you better just rip somebody's head off on the mic. Like,
it already got mom spaghetti.
About to get that meat.
It's that Woo double disc on Black.
Oh man, that's kind of a toughie as far as like who to replace Mary, considering like the points that y'all made about like repping the West Coast, for this one. So I mean, I can't think of anybody offhand that really sticks out like from there. That's gonna
she's
really
the queen of hip hop, supposedly.
What's that?
She's the queen of hip hop.
Yeah, that's what they say. So
that's what they say.
Yeah. So,
but Knyghtmare said they're gonna have her come out for the dancery.
The dancery joint.
That's just me. That's the main reason why.
Yeah, it's like, hey man, we need that dancery joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can't even call it for the replacement though. For from a West Coast standpoint.
I feel.
Hey, hold on, Hill. Do you think it's more Jay-Z's influence, or do you think it was Dre and what's Dre's white dude's name?
Iovine.
Was it Jimmy Iovine and Dre, or was it Jay-Z?
The first person I thought was Jay-Z. With that, with him sitting at the table with what's his face?
Roger. Come on, Mar. Who is that? Goodell.
Yeah.
Roger Goodell. Yeah. So, but L brought up my point that I was thinking about, which is the fact that it's going to be interesting to see, because this is probably going to be the first like hip hop rap halftime, like where it's just pretty much all 100%. Urban contemporary. So, and like you said, there's going to be different age groups and so forth there. So it is going to be interesting, especially with a certain chant that you're hearing at most games. We won't have to go there though.
Dang.
But you do have that, and I'm just looking at it from both sides. I personally think it's dope, like you brothers do, as a whole. But you got to look at the other side and how well is this going to be received, with it being all like pretty much all hip hop.
I mean, Hollywood don't care at the end of the day. Hollywood,
right? They just want that.
Not so much Hollywood,
but when's the
go ahead.
When's the last time that they have done like a hip hop and they didn't try to like blend us in with somebody else? Like they didn't try to throw Justin Timberlake in there for a little like extra sauce on it. Like have they ever done that?
Was close.
I think Nelly was the last rapper that was on there, wasn't it? Wasn't Nelly like the last?
Was he like with a melody, or was it just Nelly though? I don't know.
It was Big Boy. It was Big Boy. And,
that was ill. That was ill, man. That was nice.
I mean, even Sleepy Brown. Was
Sleepy Brown killed it, man. That was crazy.
I could have sworn Luda was there too, but I could be.
Hey, who would y'all want to see instead of them? Who would y'all rather see? Would y'all see Nas? Would y'all see who would y'all want to see for a lineup if you could pick the lineup?
Knyghtmare, go ahead.
Go ahead,
dream lineup, like I was saying before we went live, man, I was thinking on just would it be best for personal preference or what's best for business. To me, so I'm gonna go personal preference, just me. And my first 3 picks, straight off the top of their head, was Jay, Outkast, Love.
Dang.
Then stop there and shit. Then Drake, Jay-Z, and Outkast. Goddamn. Damn.
They beat that.
After that, man, I would think. I mean, he already on the roster, but maybe somebody like Snoop for that fifth. Man, for that fifth, I don't know, man. For the fifth, it would be kind of whoever. Maybe bring somebody from the South, man. Bring like I think LB said. No, that was Jamar said Ludacris. Maybe Ludacris in there, man. I mean, that'd be a lot of energy, a different vibe. But you know, I mean, the good old boys would be upset, but NFL's gonna get bread no matter what. You like it or not, they're gonna get bread.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Jeremy, what you thinking, man? Before we move on, man, what you thinking, man?
Yeah, I would like to hear his lineup. I like to hear his lineup.
I would definitely. I agree with Jay. I mean, you gotta have Jay just for the flavor. You know, I would definitely have it somewhat swagged out too.
Okay.
So, you know, I would definitely have to get. This is gonna sound crazy. ID would love it, but I would have Future on there. I know that no one would agree with that.
No, I agree with that. I like that.
Yeah.
Hey man, if Future Travis Scott, man, you know, get one of them youngins in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Just one LB vibe.
That's one because I mean, bias. Of course, I'm gonna have like all like hip hop dudes who's like from our era.
Classic,
man.
classic.
That's easy to but I'm putting my marketing cap on. That's
a Knyghtmare swag. Okay.
Are we doing it for the bag, or we just doing it like from what's in our hearts? If I'm doing it from the bag, I probably, like I said, I go with Future.
You ain't got Drake out there though.
Either one of the two, either Future or one of the two. But I would rather have Future, but definitely Outkast, Jay, and I would definitely have Busta. I mean, just
man, Busta.
Wow.
That'd be
he puts on
the audience that big. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Busta puts on the show. He knows.
Busta is just
hey man, I might have to bring out Janet Jackson and go. Hey man, bring out the tits one more time.
Busta would do that.
I just want to be on the front row of Janet out there.
Oh man,
for sure, bro. So I know the world will frown at their Future pick, but again, I'm just saying for the marketing bag.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
For the marketing bag.
LB, man, we gonna start with you, L, man. What'd you think about the Big Tick and the BET coming back? I don't know if y'all read the article, but I'm gonna see what y'all say first. I'm gonna see if y'all read the article, but what'd you think about the BET and the Return of Rap City?
I mean, basically, this is irrelevant. You know.
Damn.
No, I agree with that.
But here's the thing, man. Like, anything that is coming out that is just gonna basically be like exclusive to something that's like on TV. Mm-hmm. That's not where it's at anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly would have been more hype if they would have been like. They're gonna bring back like the booth, but it's gonna be like all TikToks, and it's gonna be like 90-second TikToks, and they just gonna randomly just be dropping dudes in.
So
like
try to make it new, try to take the old school and then put it with the.
Well, I'm just saying that like that's the thing is that like on TV, like what's this gonna be on BET? Because honestly, bro, like I haven't turned on BET in like forever.
Thanks.
And then,
hold on, do any of y'all watch BET?
No,
my girl do. My girl do at times.
Like women watch BET, but I don't think no niggas is watching
bro,
BET.
I have not. I've not turned on the BET. I haven't turned on the MTV. Bro, like.
That cat now.
Like for real though, I like this is. I think the last time I did is I think when the New Edition joint was on BET.
That was hard. That was nice.
And I had to seek that out purposefully and look for just that show. But I ain't ever just been like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna cut on BET. Never.
I ain't gonna front. The last time I saw it was when Master P was on there doing like the little back in the day.
True.
You know,
that's true.
And see, I've heard some ill things, right?
Master P documentaries.
The Master P doc. Yeah, that was.
I'm just not checking BET.
Chronicles, yeah. The Rough Riders and the No Limit Chronicles. I tuned in specifically to watch those.
I just think that they got to get it. You got to start to do like even somebody like your boy who does HBO. His shows still hit YouTube, the whole thing, and he puts it on YouTube as well.
Who you talking about? Bill Maher?
Not Bill Maher. Man, what was it? John Oliver yesterday, tonight, or something? What's the?
Oh, okay, yeah, the white dude that look like SpongeBob and Bull.
Yeah, the little SpongeBob. John Oliver, right?
Yeah, John Oliver.
So
Bill said Bill Maher though.
Bill Maher's my guy though.
He is on HBO though, right? But like his whole episode, like they hit YouTube, and then he even breaks down little segments and gives you little segments and put them out on YouTube, and they hit other platforms and stuff. But it seems like when stuff hits BET, bro, it don't hit.
You gotta like dig for the joint.
Yeah, bro, I agree. It just don't cater to us, man. Like BET does not cater to cats our age. Like there's nothing on there that I would want to see unless some old doc drops on some cats that is like 90s hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
So are you cool with so technically when I read the article, they said it's only a one night special. It's not even coming on. So they're only doing it just to promote the BET Awards. Am I right, Hilton?
It makes no sense.
As far as I know, yeah. From what I could tell.
So my thing is almost like they basically like they capping pretty much.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, okay, because they always said that music don't make no money, and the reality shows make more money, right? So, I mean, what's your thoughts on the whole one night thing, Hill?
Let me start off by saying that on this platform, we've been roasting BET at least at least 2 to 3 times, since
ever since they put the Boondocks out with the little crazy lady on there.
Say that again, bro.
Ever since they put the Boondocks episode out of BET.
Yeah, and drop a bomb for you for dropping mention of that, because it's almost like they're trying to do it to get a feel of whether or not they should make this an ongoing thing. So it's almost like, okay, what are you teasing us for? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, even if this was a regular thing, I don't think it would be a situation where like you'd have a mass amount of people to just say, hey, I'm going to go back to watch BET like how I used to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hypothetically speaking, but with this being a one night thing, I mean,
I thought it was
I think it'll be interesting just to see how it goes. What's that, bro?
Yeah. I thought it was a dope move until I found out it was one night.
Well,
it's people used to watch BT not only just for the videos of the Rap City, the videos, Video Soul, and all that, but it was the culture and the energy that used to come with it. So even if they were to drop, hey, Rap City every day, every other day, whatever, once a week, Video Soul in the same fashion and whatever, it's like, well, okay, it's cool, but you're putting lipstick on a pig. If that were to be the case, so BET, it's not BET anymore. It hasn't been BET for quite some time. It is what it is. So, I mean, like I said, it'll be interesting to see what this one night is going to be about, but I'm not going to go to BET, TV channel to do it. It'll be on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like they're promoting the culture either. I feel like this is something.
And that's part of what I was talking about with the energy and
money grab,
whatnot. The culture is
money grab.
They gave up on the culture a long time ago.
A long time ago.
And now you got a whole new generation here.
Yeah. So it's like, why are you doing it now?
Right.
No point.
Right.
There's no point.
What I read about
Knyghtmare, what do you think about it, man?
What I read was what Tig had posted with, this is not a test, this is not a game. So, I mean, I guess that's to reel you in a little bit more, and maybe it worked on me. I thought I was above all of that, but like, I mean, to hear that it was just a day, like, I'm really not gonna, if I call my supervisor at work and I'm like, yo, this is not a game. You expect the best Bruce that you can ever it's day. You know what I mean? He ain't gonna like that. You know what I mean? So one day, it's probably what a 2-hour episode. That's nothing. And you're gonna have 8 commercials in between everything. No.
Promoting McDonald's and Nelly burgers.
Man, come on.
That's all they do is McDonald's. Like that's all black folks eat is McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
That's
There's nothing good that's gonna come out of this.
Man.
Well, hold up. Well, didn't they say they was gonna do Donnie Simpson too? Like, my thing is like,
unless Big Legs show up, that's
the other thing too.
Big Legs.
If you're gonna do one night, then bring Joe Claire and Big Legs back with them guys. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
or you better bring Fab Five Freddy off the
Fab Five Freddy. Yeah.
Bring him off the MTV schneid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Dre, all them guys.
Yeah, man.
Dre in a bad way right now.
Just get the.
That's true, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's not nice.
No. Well, man, we got to start with more on this one, man. Like, what's your thoughts, man? Freddie Gibbs. First of all, shout out to Freddie Gibbs. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out.
Gangsta Gibbs.
But what's crazy though, he talking about he getting out of rap and doing the R&B, man. What's your thoughts, man? Because you the one that got me back on to Freddie Gibbs, man. So what's your thoughts on this on that Dripsy, Doc?
I mean, part of me thinks it's cap, but another part of me, he's been going back and forth with a lot of like stupid people, like academics. You know what I'm saying? On social media.
Yeah.
So I can definitely see where there's not an appreciation for what Gibbs is out here doing.
Right.
The caliber of hip hop that he's putting out, the type of producers he's working with, like the Mad Libs, the Alpha, people that he's putting back in the game.
Bro,
yeah, he's bringing the soul / art back. And I think from Gibbs' perspective, this dude is working so hard, and I think he feels like it's not being appreciated. And I feel him on that. So he's like, look, man, people respect R&B more than than they respect this art, because there's a lot of trash people that's putting out music right now that ain't talking about a damn thing. So I get where he's coming with there, but I think hip hop is in his blood, man.
It is.
You know, I think once he gets out of that box of, you know, feeling like this, I think he's gonna put out some fire.
What do you thinking, LB?
You know, here's the thing, man. The whole music game as a whole is like flipped on its head. You know what I'm saying? I forget one of you guys kind of sent out that it was a video of I think it was RZA getting into like the details about, you know, how you make money via music, and this was probably like 2 or 3 years ago on Joe Rogan or something like that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
But he did a quick breakdown about like kind of where the money is at and what happens and kind of how it moves and things about like your merchandise and how to like best support artists and all of this stuff. But to kind of bring that full circle, man, I think what it is that literally this music game is upside down. And if you came into this game like when we did into like the 90s and stuff, and you saw some of that and everything, and then if you did everything that Freddie Gibbs did, and then at the tail end you come in and have the run that he's had the last like 2 or 3 years, I mean, he's just had like one of the nastiest runs, and it's been beautiful, and I've loved it. So salute out to Freddie Gibbs, man. We needed every single little bit of everything that he gave us, right? But yeah, if you did all of that and you looked around and people were still like, Freddie Gibbs, or they was like, I'm really trying to check for, you know, Rainbow Hair Boy or whatever. Like, I can see why you get like disenfranchised with the whole thing, because you like, man, I did all of this, I delivered all of this, and people still talking about Trippie Redd or something like this. Like, it's gonna mess with your head, man. And so I think it is. I think it's messing with his head. The other thing that I think, kind of getting back to the business of this stuff, is that is like he could spend less time and basically make the hip hop version of Baby Shark and make more money. And so if he spent less time and made the hip hop Baby Shark and just cashed in and that's what he's like doing, and then like he just writes for himself and enjoys like a poetry book or something like this, I can't be mad at him about that. Like I can't be mad that doing everything that he's done and seeing everything that he's seen, and then comes to the place that he's comes to and just says like, you know what, I just need to, hip hop Baby Shark this shit because like I'm sick of this. Why am I giving you so much of me, and what am I really getting back from all of this? So let me just Baby Shark this, man, get my cash and be about my way. I've given you so much already that, like what's the value in me delivering you 2 or 3 more of these? And
Evo, what you thinking, man?
He's right to question it.
LB got that crunchy black. What you he got that crunchy black in the back.
Unplug and plug back in. Need to unplug.
You got that world of worlds back there, boy.
Yeah,
bro. I got like 37 unplugs.
Blige is like, I'm about to get y'all.
He got that red pill sitting there by himself.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Blige ain't messing with dog, man.
Agent Smith about to show up. That's
right. Agent Smith about to come right through that wall.
Beaver, what you thinking, man?
Man, artists say all the time that they're gonna retire, they're gonna stop doing what they're doing, in the game, but then end up never leaving or coming immediately right back at some point. So I think, and that's not definitely in the case of Freddie Gibbs, it's definitely not to disregard whatever he's thinking, whatever he's feeling, whatever. And I did see where he said he tried to get in the game, via R&B.
And let's be clear, man. Like he was signed to Jeezy, did all that. Had a beef with him. I mean, his comeback season was serious.
It was, and that's what I was going to say, because he's in his prime, at least from what I could tell. Given the crazy run that he's been on. So for him to say that, for him to say that, he's got a nice run. He definitely had one of the best albums. What was it, last year?
Man,
the Alfredo joint.
Alfredo was up there for album of the year.
So I mean, he's definitely in a prime spot. So he's thinking something, he's feeling something. Look, I ain't mad at him for trying his hand at something different, because that's what creators like to do. You know what I'm saying? Just, hey, I've mastered this, so now not all creators, but most of them want to just kind of test, to see. Other areas, and if it don't work, then hey, it is what it is. At least they gave it a shot. So,
you said like Jordan playing baseball, bro.
They're 45.
Hey, but he gave it a shot because that's what he said he wanted to originally do.
He gave it a shot.
He gave it a shot, and it was a fair one. Gunshot to the game. You know what I'm saying? Just like Facebook and IG today, but we won't go there.
Knyghtmare, go ahead and end us off, man. What you thinking on the Freddie? Especially with like, first of all, let's be clear. Everybody's a rapper up here besides me. Like, so just on a rapper level, man. Like,
don't say we've been
through all this stuff, man. As far as like
getting in the game, 8-bar gangster, dog.
Right. So, what advice would you give him, Knyghtmare, if you were literally like on his squad? As far as like, unless he's capping, you know what I'm saying? Like,
stop the cap,
bruh. Like stopping the cap. What's your thoughts, man? As far as like any rapper being like that.
One thing that I kind of shocked ain't been mentioned yet is like he's one of the funniest dudes in hip hop. So he could just be some funny.
Yeah.
If you see his videos, you hear his skits.
The album covers are crazy.
Yeah, and then even if he, you know what I'm saying, was to go and do this R&B stuff, I mean, I don't know if that man can hold a note or not, but he's from our era. He's from our era, so he would kind of know what lane to be in. But I mean, he's done, what was it, 5-6 years ago, he dropped that Freddie album, and when he posed like Jeffrey Osborne or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, to me, it's just there's always a lane for every.
Real talk.
Not everybody's going to push Drake, Nelly numbers, but there's always a lane for you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because
absolutely,
this 5 of us just said that we rock with Freddie G. I know 5 more that know 5 more that know 5 more. So I mean, you always got a lane. Not everybody's put on this earth to be Jay-Z or this guy or that guy. You know what I mean? Your lane is, you know what I'm saying? I got 3 bedrooms. Salute to those that got 6, but I got 3. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
facts.
Man, drop a bomb for that.
That's right.
Man. I have to drop 1 for each bedroom.
So this thing. So y'all think it's cap then? Y'all basically think it's cap what he's saying.
It could.
I don't want to say it's cap. It's just you know,
if he does it, he ain't dropping a 11-track R&B album. You know what I mean? He's gonna play. He's gonna play around. If he is even gonna do it, he's you know what I mean? He's Midwest. He rhymes fast. It's gonna have that. He's probably gonna have that do or die bone type feel. He ain't gonna be Tevin.
Absolutely.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I support the man.
It's gonna be some psychodrama.
Oh yeah, one more thing too is at the same time of him doing this, there was talks that in the last year or so that him and the Butcher was talking about doing an album together.
And I
saw where he said he wanted to do an album with Push. So
that's supposed to be that's supposed to be pressed up. At least I thought. Like I thought they'd been in the studio and they already been lacing, and I can't see them being in the studio all together and not putting nothing out because that Butcher and Freddie gonna be.
Yeah, that's gonna be nuts. Serious. Bars serious, beats is gonna be serious. Only thing missing from that album be me.
Gotta get some Knyghtmare in there.
Get in there, bro.
This is for LB real quick, man. Since he's the mayor of Detroit.
Oh man,
and him and Trick, you gotta get a pass with him and Trick. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to Mama Spaghetti, my guy?
Nah, never.
Dang.
Nah, what's the point? I don't like.
Eminem's gonna shut us down, though.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I just mean like,
he ain't gonna shut us down because he don't over there dressed like Rabbit.
What?
You're not gonna get a spaghetti sandwich.
Hold on, let me get it all the way right. Since y'all ain't gonna buy the spaghetti, I gotta throw the hoodie on since y'all ain't gonna buy Mama's. Hey, for the record, it's Mama's seasoning over here. He talking about Mama's spaghetti. It's a difference. Mama's cooking and Mama's spaghetti's here. That's Mama's cooking over here.
Hey, you look like the what was the Mariah Carey video where she was dissing M?
Remember that? Oh, we got jokes. Okay. Okay.
Why are you so obsessed? That's how she was dressed. That's how they was dressed in that joint.
Okay. Hey man, first of all, we gotta go to the next joint, man. This is damn near for. Hold up, LB. If you don't go to Mama Spaghetti, if you're in Detroit. Shout out to Detroit and my dude Anton Daniels too, man. Shout out to Anton, man.
Yeah, man.
Both Anton, someone and Anton Daniels. Where's the spot to go to in Detroit to get some good food?
Man, I like honestly, one spot. I'm gonna shout out my man. He's worked at Cruising Mid forever, and he holds it down. And Cruising Mid just has just great food, man. And so shout out to my man Pat Jones. You know what I'm saying? And he's held it down for them for a long time, and the food is always consistent and good, man. So go holler at my man. That's what I'm gonna do. Take care of my people.
Hey, you heard it, man. This is for Jammer to start off with, man, because this is like one of the little topics, man, that I know he's passionate about. We gotta talk about that Bob. We gotta talk about Bob.
That Bob.
Okay. So
that actually sound like the man too, right about not like something he been doing, you know but we won't go there.
This shit, I'm out. This shit, I'm out.
So he's guilty, right? Okay, so he's guilty, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
but are y'all still banging the music though?
Never.
Y'all still gonna like, or if not, when can you bang the music?
Yeah, Knyghtmare. How long you been bumping that?
Yeah, Knyghtmare.
I've been banging.
Bro, I can't.
Hey, it was about a year ago. I put on social media like, "Hey, I've been having R. Kelly," and I wasn't even listening. I just said on there, "Hey, his music been going through my head all day. ... Does this make me a bad person?" You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? But you don't get no airplay like that with me, man. I mean, 12 Play was a classic, but man, I can't condone all of that, man. I might bump some Biggie on it, but
look at his man. Look at
now. I will say this. I will say this. I might jam it if it's produced by like Madlib. But it's because I can say like this ain't R. Kelly. This is Madlib remix.
Okay, so somebody needs to remix some of the all of R. Kelly stuff so we can listen.
Bro, why don't the fake R. Kelly Avant? Shouldn't Avant just come in and just do all these joints over because he's practically R. Kelly anyway?
Right. Right.
Wow.
If Avant, this would be the perfect time for Aaron Hart to go at him.
Aaron Hart should have some bars for that dude right there. Straight shotties, dog.
Yo, matter of fact, forget this. Bring back public announcement. Them cats, they knew from the get-go. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Public announcement.
Right. That public announcement.
Hey, man, but hey, I ain't gonna front. That would be a hot move. Like, hey, man, y'all was waiting for us. Here we come. We gonna
public announcement.
Yeah, man, but I can't jam him though. ID.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I can't do it.
You being quiet over there, Bebo?
Nope.
Hey, it's some yeses or possibilities. So like, that's why I'm quiet. Yeah, I'm over here.
I would jam it.
Do I think he'll be canceled like all the way? Personally, I don't. I mean, they didn't.
He's not canceled now. He still got fans. There's people just
right. So, that's what I'm saying. Like even Bill Cosby.
They said his numbers went up on Spotify.
Yeah, he got.
I don't think he's gonna get canceled though. I'm saying like just like when Bill Cosby got locked up for a few years, you still saw some of his episodes on like select old school channels that would play the reruns of old school shows. So you know what I'm saying? I think that. I mean, personally, I think that they're gonna keep it going to some degree. But
who's going to keep it going?
Huh?
Are you going to keep it going?
So who?
Are you?
Am I?
I'm listening to
I don't really bump them like that.
I was listening to Honey the other day. Let's go to the mall, baby. I was listening to all that trick that I'm ID buddy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta listen to all that tricking music. I'm tricking dog with the leather hat with no logo on it and the Bluetooth headphones.
That means you got a white van, bro. If you jamming
with no windows,
tricking dog.
You got that white.
That's all that old trick music.
Windowless van with the carpet on the inside.
With that shag.
You got that van that's on America's Most Wanted when we was growing up.
And go in the back of that van, get your soda. Go ahead. Go in the back of that van.
That's nasty.
Baby back ribs in that van.
LB, you gonna bang it up, LB?
Bro, never
ever
again? Like, bro, like even when I hear just like one note, man, like I just get the creepy crawlies on my body, man. Like it just, like it's immediately like a turn off, man. I'm like like I feel gross.
So if your wife is like, it's date night,
there you go,
Miss Kelly with the lights off.
Man, me and my wife gonna be fighting. We gonna be fighting. I'm like, nah, bro. I'll be like, we got 2 kids. If we got a girl and a boy, like, nah.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying, bro?
She gonna put on that R. Kelly. All right, man. If I'm gonna get some, I'm gonna put it on, man. You know what I
mean? Hey, I'm putting on that RL instead. I mean, you know.
No, put on that Jaheim. Knyghtmare was on that Jaheim though.
Put on that Jaheim, man. There's plenty of hot R&B joints from non-pedophiles. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
I'm just saying. Like,
oh man. Hey, y'all hit that damn subscribe button if y'all haven't. We got Knyghtmare in the building. Special guest featured on the world's most dangerous podcast, Fresh Out. Four R. Kelly fans and one hoodied up over here that's like, nah, bro. Well, we'll keep it going.
Bruh.
Man. Hey.
Other than that, man, before we get out of here, man, new music came out that Meek Mills. I don't know if y'all heard that. Lil Wayne and Rich, Richard Kid, Wale, Yo Gotti had a little song. Bino, my dude Bino, shout out to Mustard and Roddy Rich. Any songs y'all banging, man? Like any albums y'all playing in the whip? Just even if it ain't one of those, man. Like what music y'all listen to right now? It's New Music Monday, so we may have to do a little throwback on some music, man. Give the people some suggestions, Knyghtmare.
Like I was telling him earlier, man, my vibe, what I gravitate to might be a little bit different, you know what I mean? But I'm more of the boom bap, gully.
Yeah,
some of them boom bap.
A lot of underground, heavy East Coast. A lot of Pusha T gets a lot of play with me. Benny the Butcher, underground cat named Apathy, Styles P. Yeah, Styles P's always in rotation. I was telling ID earlier, Nims. You get a lot from me.
Nims out, man.
RA the Rugged Man gets a lot of play with me. Locksmith, if y'all don't know Locksmith, check Locksmith.
Locksmith is hard, bro.
Yeah, that's Planet Asia's been getting a lot of play with me, man. Like,
talking about Bay Area. We talking about the Bay. Well, technically he's from Fresno.
I've been playing since I got home from work. When I took my shower, I had some Rock Marciano playing, but I, you know,
I was playing all the R. Kelly.
That's my lane. But I mean, I salute and respect what's out there, but that's my lane. The newest stuff I got, what's the Jadakiss's Caucasian character artist?
Oh yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, I got his mixtape in the mail about three weeks ago. That's cool.
He can spit, man. Has he come out with an album yet though?
I think it's all mixtapes, and the one I got is his fourth one. He got bars.
What's dude's name, man? We gotta show him some love, man. What's dude's name, man?
Millzy. Millie's.
Millie or something like that.
Yeah, Millie's.
Hold on.
I want to say it's Millie's, but
yeah, he's about the newest stuff I got in the mail. Cause I'm old school. I still buy CDs, y'all. So my
homie keep a pistol, set his gun to best cherry. Who am I to judge? Designer drugs over finding love. She just got her body done. Now she don't stand in line for clubs. And they say money can't buy happiness. But when I bailed out with that money, I was happy, bitch. I got a pack and I got right back on my trap and shit. I had to brick and back the whip, yet I was accurate. I swear to God, I stuffed the Acura with packages.
Hey, he's nice, man. Hey,
yeah, he got bars, man. Jada,
Millie's. There you go.
Jada picked him up, so you gotta be doing something if you grab Jada's attention.
Yeah, right. I mean, Jada is number one right now.
What you banging right now, Mark?
Man, I mean, Knyghtmare is all in my bag. I mean, I'm at boom bap, gutter,
Kelly, 12 play.
Dude, you better get
half on the baby.
He done ruined my whole
Ignition remix. That Ignition remix. Yeah, give me that two. Give me that.
He done ruined my whole vibe. I mean, this would be a quick one for me because I mean, Knyghtmare named all my cats. I mean, I would just add West Side Gun, and Homeboy Sandman. Just to really get in my underground bag, Homeboy Sandman is like one of my favorite rappers out right now.
Heard a little bit of him. Hey, that West Side Gun joint, the Mobb Deep redo joint. What's that one? He got the Butcher and Conway on it. You got this stuff. Damn, man, it's got the Mobb Deep beat. I just listened to that for the first time.
You talking about the new West Side Gun?
Yeah,
on the Hitler Wears Hermes joint.
They did a Mobb Deep joint. And that was
they
that
come
was
out with so many albums, man. I'm late.
Yeah, man, it's tough. It's tough to keep up.
It's funny. It's crazy because I'm still on that Fly Guy too. I mean, I'm really now getting into the new West Side because I've been jamming all his old stuff, and it still just goes so hard to me. Especially all his features, man.
That man's beat selection is crazy. Like he up there with Rock to pick beats.
Like I didn't even know about the Conductor until West Side Gun album started dropping. Like Conductor is like the new hot producer right now. You got
what's in the whip right now, Mar?
That West Side. I mean, that's what's in the whip right now. You know, that's what I'm jamming. I mean, outside of everything that Knyghtmare just named, like I can only find one that he didn't name that I ain't jamming. I mean, you know, I say that I am jamming, and that's nigga, you a goddamn liar. Unless Conductor remixed it and Conway and Benny's on there snapping, I'm a jamming.
So if R. Kelly get West Side Gun and Buddy the Bitcher on the track,
R. Kelly. Shoot him in a PP.
Right. And you put Pusha T on there too? Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
I might have to tune in with those names.
New album, Murder Cheats. Murder Cheats.
Murder kills. Murder kills.
Yikes.
Murder Rock. Produced
by LB in the studio. With the lights off.
Never.
With the lights off though.
And also, I forgot that, and that Stove God Cooks. Which is
Stove God Cooks, yeah.
LB, what you doing, man? What you keeping in the whip, man? Since you on the you going back and forth to the office now. What you doing on the move?
Hey man, I'm back. You know, I'm back in the R&B bag, man. Because you know, sometimes
I knew it.
I knew LB was gonna say R&B too.
But hey man, I've been listening to my homegirl Snow Allegra. She kills it all the time. So
she's nice, bro. Nice.
I'm on the Snow Allegra. And nice. You know who has actually been kicking it a little ill is Mariah the Scientist. I was checking out her album, man. It's pretty nice. So
you in a different type of R&B bag.
Oh, I'm in the R&B bag, bro. I'm in the R&B bag.
Like, you in the underground.
He in the R&B where you do the mushroom and listen to it.
Yeah. Man.
He's listening to the R&B. This is really hip hop. It's like
some of it is, and I think that's what's kind of cool about a lot of the R&B now is you can tell that like almost all of these new R&B cats, they heavy hip hop heads.
It's infused.
Yep.
It's infused. So they more a lot of this stuff now is almost like they just kind of vibing on like hip hop tracks almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can and that's I can get into that. And then I'm still playing the EP with Division and Ty Dolla $ign because man, like I just love both.
Oh, that's a banger. That you got it. Yeah. If you're not on that mix with what's the dude name? Division.
Yeah, Division. Yeah.
DBSN and Ty Dolla. That's a nice project, man.
It's a nice project.
It's a good listen. It's not a full project, but it's a good listen.
But I've been listening to a lot of the hip hop, like these guys, like with Benny and West Side, of course, all of the Griselda stuff. But I also been checking my man Isaiah Rashad. I checked out his last project too.
Isaiah Rashad, nice, bro.
Here he dropped.
It's another dude.
Yeah, so that was pretty nice. So that's kind of been a little bit of my flavor, lately, because you can't, man. I mean, like, it's hard to like walk into the office after like banging a whole West Side Gun project. Because then I'm walking in, I'm looking at cats like, "Hey, man, what up?" I'm like, okay, I got chill.
That's my lane.
I had to.
That's my lane. I walked in the work with people to set it off.
When I was managing, bro, I had to listen to West Side because I needed something where I can be.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get gully on some cats, real talk. Before you go in there, like, I gotta tell this dude he's fine.
Hey, you need it in your bag. You need it in your bag.
I had a Draco in the back seat. Like, I needed that type of music before I walked into work.
Yeah,
I got the back of my truck because I drive a truck for the city. These citizens be acting crazy. There's a Louisville Slugger right back there, just right
next to the meat hook.
Hit that meat now.
Right.
I want to know what he's listening to because he the one that he always asks questions, or I'll just be listening to podcasts. But what's the music?
Lately, I've been stuck on. I haven't listened to anything new since last week. Which. Lately, I've been bumping that AZ still. The latest too.
What is it? Because I ain't heard the whole thing.
Oh, it's nice. It's real. It's solid.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's solid.
He got a couple of visuals that are dope too, man. The videos are dope too.
Yeah.
And shout out to Wayne on there who just went 8.
Yeah, Wayne's been going kind of crazy lately. So yeah, but I've been listening to the AZ, and I've cycled back a tad bit on a few songs for the Lloyd Banks album, the latest Lloyd Banks, the chorus.
I like that. I like that Lloyd.
Okay.
Yeah. But otherwise,
when he came out with was dope, man. Especially the one with Beanie was on. Beanie the Butcher was on one, right?
Yeah. I think it was.
Killed the game.
Ransom was on that album.
Bro, the run that Wayne has been on though, man, like I think I might need an album from him because
going back for the year, bro.
His last like 10 features have been just absolutely.
Well, he just came out with an album with a project with Rich the Kid that's doing decent. The numbers don't say it, but it's a decent project.
Okay.
But it's not the Wayne I want though. I want the Wayne that's been on like
Dedication
and West Side. Yeah, I want the Dedication one.
You want the Dedication one?
That's what the one I need.
ID, end this off real quick.
Hey man,
you don't have to go into the Kale's bag. It's all good.
I'm exclusive with the music, dog. I'm listening to nothing but that Master Ceremony, dog.
Right.
There it is.
I'm listening to Master Ceremony, dog. They carry kiddos, dog. Let me give y'all a little flavor.
Yes, sir.
I'm listening. Hey, real talk, man. I'm listening to like stuff that's like you can't hear it, dog. In that prime, dog. Y'all got that prime time Dion. Come on. This is still the whip.
I split the Vega, never sniffed the Lawrence Taylor. Never let a nigga scuff a Chuck Taylor. I float through 16 to Captain Nemo.
Y'all gonna get that on Spotify soon, but hey man, that's I'm still on that complete that.
You gotta get that soul tape too. That soul tape is finished.
I still gotta get these
man.
Jamar, I ain't forgot about you, man. It's been real over here, but I ain't forgot about you, man. It's been real over here.
I bet I mess with the home team, man. I'm like, hey, man, if it ain't us, if it ain't Coalition, if it ain't Mars, I mean, it's honestly, is unless it's Griselda or some kind of form of hip hop or some little bit of West Coast, I'm like, whatever, man, because I need contemporary hip hop. I need adult contemporary lyrics because when I listen to the CLB and the Yay, the beats might be cool, but the lyrics ain't what I'm on though. You know what I'm saying? I need some adult hip hop, man. Real talk.
I feel you on that one.
That AZ is nice though. The AZ is what I've been banging too. Besides the
AZ is nice. I definitely need that Coalition to drop. I was fortunate enough to hear the sample of it.
That's another thing I've been listening to. It's just our rough songs on that.
And Son snatched it so quick. Off
hey man, hold on. Can we get a Son can somebody steal some leak some songs from Son? Can we get a lost tape from Son? Can somebody go in his house and just
got that lost tape though?
You know he got the lost tape.
That's a whole episode worth of talk right there.
Yeah, man, we gotta get more talk. Hey, we gotta get on Wendy Williams and see what we gotta steal some stuff, man, from the studio, man.
Me and him,
R. Kelly on there.
On our coalition group on the phone. usually it's on Tuesdays. You know, I mean, me and him, we've been going back and forth on some Jada and Styles, 6 to 8 bars, like every Tuesday. I throw up about 6 to 8. He'll connect with the patterns, what the scheme I'm going off of. Then we just redo it the following week.
Yeah, you need that on Spotify, bro.
Hey, Knyghtmare's in his bag right now.
Ain't no beat. It was crazy. Like, salute to Hilton. I was wanting to say this before. When you sent out that olive branch to Hilton, Jamar, like that, hey, I would like to work with Bruce. That's what's up. Yeah. I mean, I hate that it takes so long. I ain't the excuse guy. Shit gets real, but excuse my language, you too. But
no, you're on the world's most dangerous podcast.
I actually had told Cats when my girl got sick months ago. Literally, I almost lost my chick. Like I was on it, like, hey, I think I'm done with this because it's going to be hard for me to move on so much. Right after that, it was like a week or two. And like I'm at work because I drive. And this line start coming to my head. When I was on it, like, hey, I got to get it going. They wasn't going. But when I first was like, I might have to be easy with this. I'm not getting up. My birthday was 2 weeks ago. I'm not getting no younger. My family is not in the best situation. We here, but you know what I mean? But it's like, man, I might have to back away from this music. And then it was like 2 weeks later, like lines is just coming. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's the Most High talking to me or what.
That's what they do.
And that's
I'm Rakim or nothing like that. I'm just saying in general. You know what I mean?
Well, that just you know, folks, we like to end off on a positive note most times on this show, and that testimony just allows us to want us to let you guys know, hey, whatever is imparted in your heart that can make an impact for not only yourself but for other people, your family, and so forth. Don't hesitate on that. Don't let anybody hold you back. We are the world's most dangerous podcast right about now, starring Knyghtmare. Sharing a powerful testimony.
I enjoyed myself, man.
But this is why we connected, man. Like, Coach, this is where you gonna see 5 brothers, man, that have been knowing each other for almost 20 plus years, man. Still chopping, still doing their thing, man. So
still rocking.
This is basically just like, hey, man, you're gonna hear some more music from everybody, man. You're gonna see some more platforms we got going on, man. And to me, the COVID thing just made everybody understand that, hey, man, we need each other, man. We got to start rocking with each other. You're going to hear some more music, man. We got so much stuff on the works, man. Y'all ain't even heard nothing. So.
Most definitely.
Y'all don't even know the war chest. Y'all don't even know what's in the war chest. Y'all don't even know that exists, do y'all? Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Never mind. Y'all heard nothing. Fresh out.
Hey, Jammer, give us one more before we leave, Jammer. Just give us a shout out, something, man. Just, what's going down over there.
Man, shout out to Knyghtmare first, man, for joining the scene, man. It's been great. Been great just to see you, man.
Appreciate the invite, fellas. Enjoy myself, man. It's good seeing y'all, fellas. I'm glad everybody healthy.
Yeah, for sure, man. And just for the world, man. Just make sure you masking up, man. This thing is still real out here, man. We got folks losing family. You just heard one testimony, so it's real, man. People just gotta be safe, man. Take care of yourself. Watch over your loved ones. Make sure your peoples are straight. If you don't know now, man, check on your people. Call your people. If it ain't nothing, just to say, I just want to see how you doing, see how you living.
Ain't that Royce that said check on your strong friends?
Is that Royce?
Check on them.
Yes, that's the serious song too, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Knyghtmare, where can folks find you at, brother?
Yeah, man.
Like social media. What's your social media, son?
Actually, I do get I got my IG popping a little bit.
Nice.
At least Biz 2003.
How do you spell that?
ILLEGALBIZ 2003. Because that's when the IBR came to tuition. The picture ain't going. It's going to be a kid of me with a bottle and a beard. Well, I didn't have a beard when I was born, but I'm slowly but surely on there. Facebook is where I'm usually at. But you know what I mean? I'm trying to get out there a little bit more, man.
Okay. What's up, man? Definitely appreciate you, brother.
LB, take us home, man.
The branch, man.
Hey man, mostly just I appreciate all the brothers, man. It's always good talking to you guys, and that's the good thing about this show is that we would have these conversations whether y'all was listening in or not. You know what I'm saying? So we just figure it's better to broadcast it out there because you know what, we want to be that generation that breaks some of the cycles within the community, and part of breaking some of those things and teaching and bringing up some of the other people is just being a lot more transparent. I know the boomers wasn't always as transparent with us. They probably had their good reasons, but you know what, we're here now. Yeah, you know,
baby boomers, man.
and we just you know, we want to push it forward, you know what I'm saying, and if each generation can just do a little bit better, man, and hopefully this is the thing that we can do to be just a little bit better and pass that game, because you know, we got game and people don't always want to reach out and say, hey man, you know, put me up on game, let me understand. And so this is us just trying to giving y'all a little bit of insight into a few of the things, because trust and believe, man, you don't make it to 40 years old as a black man in America and not like cross a whole bunch of just craziness. You know what I'm saying? So
in most cases, not even 25, bro.
Yeah, in most cases, not even 25, man. It's a lot of brothers, they just happy they saw 30. And a lot of these brothers here, we didn't all cross 40. So it feels good, and hopefully we can do a little bit something so people feel like, hey man, they made it to 40 and they made it to 50, and it feels good, and they loved aging, and they got there, and they felt good about it. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to everybody out there. Appreciate everybody. I appreciate y'all brothers. I appreciate having this conversation, because you know what, this is definitely my psychology, you know, going to the psychologist. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to, because I get to chop it up with y'all brothers. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's what's happening. Hey, when he was saying the 40s, man, my mom's parents 5 days ago was their 65th anniversary, bro. 65.
Nice.
Wow.
Drop a bomb for that.
Drop a bomb.
Yes, man.
Man.
Hey man, if you got both your parents, man, it's a blessing, man. Real, even one,
huge
man,
blessing,
man. Real talk,
huge
man.
blessing. Absolutely,
love, man.
Go and send us home, my Dizzle.
Like I said, man, hey, it's just you know, definitely, like I said, man, a blessing to get Knyghtmare on here, man. Like I said, we gotta get Son, we gotta get Ability, we gotta get C Ray on the joint, we gotta get Ryan on the joint.
Ray,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
man.
Like cats don't understand, man. Like I said, you looking at 20 years of knowing each other, man.
Powerful.
It's just crazy, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like in this thing, man, brothers, we gonna argue, we gonna fight, we gonna beat each other up, we gonna hold each other accountable. But at the end of the day, man, you're looking at 20 years of black brotherhood, man, and this is what we end up doing. Like I said, these dudes are so talented, and the reason why we're doing this is because we really trying to get to a point where everybody ain't got to work no more. So even if we gotta work, hey man, maybe we gotta, you know, we can pay some bills a little easier. But this is what we're doing, building platforms, man, because these dudes are so talented, man. You haven't even heard the stuff that I've even heard, man. Just even like not even just the music, but just the game some of these dudes have. Just check out the podcast, man. We're gonna be dropping every Monday. We're gonna be having some clips on here too. But again, man, like I said, man, Knyghtmare, Bebo, Jammer, LB, some of the best dudes in the game, man, to talk that real music too. So again, man, like I said, we out, man. Love you guys and peace.
Peace.
You gonna be on there like he ready to go to the club.
Yeah. Holla.